interested in a good GTA V server, if you are, join NextGen Roleplay. Civilian, a police officer, a fireman, EMS, or dispatch. You could be any age to join, and I will be going over the rules in a moment. Starting off, you are going to need a program called Discord. Discord is a free, I guess you could say, free text group. So it's basically like TeamSpeak and Skype, but it's like explain it. It's you could join voice channels or calls, you could FaceTime, you can message, you can make group chats. So what you're going to want to do is head over to discordapp.com. I'll leave that link in the description. And then you're going to want to click download for Windows right here. Once you have downloaded it for Windows, you are going to see this. This is Discord. So I don't want to leak any of the invite links to the other servers because this is the main server that everybody's going to be in, even if you're not role playing. So this is the server to be getting interviewed. So I'm not gonna go too much into detail about it. All I can tell you is that you will be getting interviewed based on the department that you don't want to head over to react roles right here once you join the server. And then I'm gonna make one so then you can react for what you're in. You're gonna see this thing's in the way. Hold on, let me just get rid of that for you. You're gonna see dispatch, civilian, EMS, fire, or police. You're going to react what you would like to be. You could be as many as you'd want. You could be a civilian in some roleplays. You could be dispatch in some roleplays. You could be a police in some roleplays, or you could be fire and EMS in other roleplays. But you're gonna have to be interviewed for each one. Maybe not. We're still deciding on that. As you can see up here, you can join our Discord, this Discord server, but you are going to want to react to one of these messages to see the rest of the channels. The Discord server. So, right before you do that, you're gonna want to read the rules for the server. I'll go over them real quick. There is some rules in the server because, well, we really just it's kind of strict. We don't tolerate fail roleplay. So starting off, before I even get into this, I'm gonna let you this. Just read through most of it. But we do a swearing in these as long as it is not the N-word. We do not allow any racism, homophobic, sexual stuff in the server whatsoever. So you can read through the rules here. They're just pretty self-explanatory. Basically, this does tell you what and that is asked as one of the questions. So if you read through the rules here before you do anything, then it does tell you somewhat of fail RP, as I should say, actually. It doesn't tell you the full meaning of fail RP or what we decide fail RP is. But what this is failing to use interactions such as me, do. Another example of fail RP cannot be role playing, pulling out of it's not a good description fail RP is. But if you know what fail RP is, I'm gonna let you know right now. It's something that you wouldn't do in real life that you did in the game. This can get you a 24-hour ban, which you can obviously appeal, or you can wait those 24 hours. If you'd like to appeal and you're banned, there is a ban appeals form here. I'm not going to go over that. That's the basics. But you're going to want to read the rules. I don't think there's that much. If you head down to here and you see Leo rules, what's that? Leo is what we say for our police. Just because we don't want anybody. Well, there's multiple stages for a police officer, and we have it so Leo is basically the default cop. Like, so if you were to just get accepted from an interview and you want to become a police officer, you'd be a Leo. As you advance in the server, then become a sergeant. Sergeant has a completely different outfit, uniform, same thing kind of. Uniform and responsibilities, kind of, because as a sergeant you're supposed to be a advanced cop, kind of. So let's go back to the Discord server, and we're gonna go to the V1 and V2. So once you get accepted, you will be, when you are being interviewed, sorry, you will be asked your age. Depending on your age is what server you will be put in. That board will. I'm just gonna discuss this. V1 is age of 17, as you could see, and V2 is you're below the age of 17. So what I'm doing this. When you're in V2 and you're getting training, we don't want to have a 40-year-old man who has GTA and wants to be playing, or be trained to become a cop, say. You're being trained to become a cop. You don't want a 40-year-old man with a, like, I don't know, 11-year-old. We wouldn't want that mix in there. So that's why we have it that way. So I'm going to go over V2 because that's the one that I'm normally chatting in. Because basically most people who join are in V2. V2, you still have the rules, you have announcements and stuff. This I have to get rid of. It's just, I made a server template from this and then copied stuff over so I didn't have to make 4 separate servers all alone. So training, I'm not gonna show the training message or anything because not yet. For if you would like to become a police, you're gonna be asked if you know like any 10 codes or something. Maybe it's all depending on who's. All of the codes are here. I just like to point that out. For the police material, you just have like the cop outfits. I'll go to this real quick and just show you. So when you first join, the Leo outfit is right here. It's at the top. Line, this gigantic line that is separating them. That means that is a new category. But this is the Leo outfit, what I have highlighted right now. You will be able to see this if police. This is the police outfit. Now, if the outfit can cost up to about, well, depending on what rank you are, it could cost about up to $20,000. But you could obviously take the easy way out and not do this outfit. And so the reason why I could go up to 20,000 is the top service shirt here. This right here is 15,000 alone. But you could obviously, if you don't want that and would want something cheaper, just go to this one. That's why it says or. Anything in optional you do not need. This is optional, as it does say. Accessories, those are basically just like the cop tie and gloves. Obviously, I have one thing in optional, and that's just the earpiece. What the Leo outfit will look like, if Discord will open it. What the Leo cop outfit will look like. So when you first become a police officer, you will look like this. When you advance onto a sergeant cop, your outfit will look somewhat like this. Okay, once you have, what's the word for this? If you have completed training, then training session will be sent a invite link to the roleplay server. Now the roleplay server is all ages. So let's see. When you are being trained, your trainer can only have up to 10 people per trainer. So say my friend, he's a owner, Nate, is doing police training. He could only train people at a time, but I normally am in the police trainings. As the owner and founder of the server, I can be in anyone's training. If I were to show you, I am a Leo trainer, a dispatch trainer, and a fire department trainer. Nate here is a EMS trainer, and my friend Devin here is a civilian trainer. So once you've, then you're going to be sent an invite link to this server. You're going to be asked to stay in the voice chat until you get the invite link as well, just so he does not miss out on you, and then you'd have to go through training again because you did not stay in the server. So, oh boy. Once you're in this server, you basically are in the normal server. You're going to want to head over to the CAD section here. You do not need to verify yourself because you've already verified yourself in the first server. So you're going to want to go to your CAD here. Just go over it. My friend Devin is in charge of accepting CADs, basically. So he will help you out with that. It's just loading. Give it a minute. And the Discord will always be up here whenever we are doing like a roleplay session or something. So for whoa, I did not mean to do that. But there's a link that you can go to, but I'm not going to be providing the link because you can only be notified once you accept it. So what you should do is, because the link that we provide, you're gonna what department you would like to be in. If you'd like to be a civilian, you would head to the civilian and click it. I'm not gonna though. Then you would just fill out the civilian form, and basically, yeah, you just fill out the civilian. It asks you like character. It will ask you your name. Just put your character's name or what you'd want for the role play. Then it's gonna ask you for your date of birth, your character's date of birth, make it up. Then your license plate, you're get the car that you're going to be using. Owners maybe make an exception only because we run and own the server. We do not know 100% yet. For a police officer, it's basically going to be the same thing. It's going to ask your character's name or something like that. I don't remember exactly. And then you're going to be brought to like something like a page. It will show you name database, license database, um, pen codes, and a notebook. Fire and EMS, I've not signed up yet. I don't know. But just about the information that it asks. Save a civilian, just make up a random character's name and it's pretty. And then once you've done all of that, I know it's complicated and everything. Once you've done that, you are ready. And well, actually, my friend Devin will have to accept your cat. Once it's accepted, after all of that, it could take you a couple of days to do this. Accepted and get your cat accepted and do your interview. Just don't get mad. That's completely fine. It does take people a long time because we're not interviewing people and doing trainings every single minute. So we will announce when we are doing trainings and interviews. So then you can join the awaiting interview. If you're a police, it should be like police awaiting interview or something. I don't remember. But once you join that, you are basically ready to go. If you get your cat accepted, if you get your training accepted, and you get basically, I'm on. You're gonna once you get your cat accepted, once you get your interview accepted, and once you have completed training and have been invited to the other server, you are 100% done. You do not need you just need to wait until someone is hosting a roleplay for you to join. If you're hosting roleplays, we will add reactions. So there's a check mark and a clock. If you are going to be attending it, react to the X mark. If you're not going to be attending it, and react to the clock if you're going to be joining a little bit later than when we start the roleplay. Anytime you want, you just have to react to the message. If you're going to be joining later, I recommend just clicking the clock because we want to know how much people will be joining at that moment. If we have a few people joining at the moment that it starts, then we're going to postpone it and then we're going to ask what time do you think you guys will roleplay. We'll round up a bunch of answers, combine them until a certain time. We'll set that time for the new roleplay so that more people at that time. If you still need to join later, then you can still click the clock to join in later. So that's basically it. I know I just said a lot of information at once, but all is important. I need you guys to make sure that you read the rules. We do not from the server. If you were to say anything racist, not mean to, we'll know if you admit it to or not. So I just want to let you know, be sure to read for the rules before you react to your role, because basically if you don't and you don't read the rules at all and you just read like only like the first 3 lines of it and then you skip a bunch more, you probably won't go through that. What might break a rule and not know it could result in a kick or ban. I do recommend spending about 5, 6, 7, however long it takes. Do not spend any more than 6 minutes reading the rules. then you can just take a break for now. In your head, or if you're in time, just could take a break, stop reading the rules, head over, read for your rules. I know I'm saying a lot of information at once. I'm trying to wrap up this video quickly. You're gonna want to head over to read the rules, basically, and you can wrap the rules, but I don't recommend checking that much in case you accidentally break a rule that you don't know of that could get you banned permanently. You could ban for 24 hours that you for. So I don't want that happening. You can read up for the rules. If you do get pinged, um, all that is by any staff member, you are allowed to talk. Just try the rules. Um, one most important rule is no massive pings. If you were to do add everyone, that will result in a permanent ban. You can obviously appeal your ban. If you were to ping at everyone and then you were to ping every single role in the server, that will also result in a permanent ban that you can't appeal. It's the same, but you're pinging everybody twice. So that's what you don't want. Again, make sure the Discord server is up here in the top right corner. I'm trying to set my mouse perfectly so it's like here. I don't know where it is. It's here in the corner. I'm trying to just join this Discord server at the top corner. I'm not gonna circle it because I am kind of lagging here. So join the Discord server to start role playing soon. If you ever decide that you are going to stop role playing, leaving the server and everything, that is completely fine. We respect your decision and everything, but if you were to leave because no one's role playing, that's you can, but we recommend you stay because while our server is growing, we still need more people to play with. Maybe 5 person role play. That's not as fun as having maybe a lot more people role playing. I recommend that you just stay in uh, Discord to sign up for Discord. I'm sending a lot of information out at once. I am sorry. I need to get through this quickly. We're about to hit a 20-minute video. That's not what I was expecting. Just all the way through. So thank you. You are actually. But anywho, Discord is gonna ask for your age, might ask for your date of birth. It's gonna ask for your email and your Discord username to be. Impersonation is also not allowed. You can change your name, but don't make it so you have a name. Member is given is asked, and then the profile picture that I have provided them, that the 3 owners have, basically what you're going to have your um, profile picture for staff. So you're going to be asked a color, then I will create that color for you. So I will make it so that you could have it. You could have whatever you want. You could have a purple all galaxy, blue all galaxy, green all galaxy, red all galaxy. But I don't recommend choosing the same color as someone else unless you really want that color, if you want it or not. You could have plain green if you'd want, but yeah, I don't know why I'm discussing this. This is for staff members. And no impersonation of staff. Please read the rules. Take your time, take a break, whatever. Hope you all enjoy this video. I know it was probably gonna be 25 minutes, maybe or 20. It's 20 minutes so far. I hope you all enjoyed. I know I said a lot of information quickly. If you didn't get it, go back into the video and see like, an information that you might have missed or something in case you failed your interview and you haven't even read through the rules. That might not help. I'm going to update it shortly, but actually fail RP in there. You're gonna be asked what is fail RP. I'm going to give you the answer right now. Fail RP is something that you wouldn't do in real life. So if you watch this video, you would know that. You fail strict about it. We need to explain to you what fail RP is. Basically just that one quick sentence. But I do hope this video made any sense to you whatsoever. And if it did, please, 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 please join the Discord server to start role playing in GTA 5 and the first roleplay. Another thing is, I know I'm saying 5 rules at once. Try not to cross roleplay server. What that means is, I don't want you heading over into the like a different. You will be asked for a picture of all the Discord servers that you are in. And if we see another roleplay server, you will be asked to leave. If you do not leave, then your interview will be denied and you will be kicked from the server, or we will let you stay in the server until you decide to leave that other server. And whatever you do, mention any staff members whatsoever, that will result in somewhat of a warning. So please just don't mention any staff members. I don't know what the punishment is. We just don't. I think it might be either a warning and a mute, or a kick from the server. I don't know. I have to discuss with the other owners. And all of the rules down. I wrote some of them. Then another owner wrote some. Okay, it's complicated. This is probably actually gonna be a 25-minute video. Holy cow. If you'd like to join a server, though, join NextGen, and you can start role playing within a week of when you will be able to be in the roleplay server within a week of when you join. I know a police trainer. If we were to get enough people, a police trainer will be doing, I believe, 2 trainings each day that will hold up to 15 to 20 people each. If you were to send an explosive down during training, if you accidentally do it, we'll know if you accidentally do it, because we are going to ask you to hold out your pistol, flashlight, combat pistol, flashlight or an button. I'm pretty sure it's that for PS4 as well. If you accidentally press it, that is completely fine. We won't ban you for that, but if you were to do it purposely, like hold out a grenade and send it down, or hold out sticky bomb and send it down, that will result in a ban from the server. I believe it's like a 1-week ban. You can appeal for, yes. But other than that, that's it. I'm sorry that this is a long video. I need to go over basically all of the information that there was for joining the server and after joining the server. So I hope you all. And I'm gonna say the 4th ARP is when you do something in the GTA 5 play that you would not do in real life. That has been it. I hope you did enjoy, though. I know it was a long video, but please, 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 please try and watch through this video all the way. I know that it's the end already, but I know people will probably just see parts to see what goes on the video the entire way. If you can, that'd be great. Then you know information for what you need. If you cannot, that's fine. Just when you have the go through and do so. So I hope you all enjoyed. This was just the basics of how to join, and I will talk in the next video that will probably be up later today, tomorrow. It will be like another help explain video, or how I don't know, help explanatory video where I just explain how to do this. There will definitely be a video on um for the training server only, so it'll be the only people in that training server can see it, because people who haven't been interviewed don't need to know to train yet. New announcement put up. I know it's about half an hour. It's about a half an hour video. I am sorry. The training announcement, interview announcement is put up. Sorry, you'll be asked for a civilian to have information about their life and backstory. It's basically the backstory for your character. None of the information of interviews is being recorded, but we do ask for your age. We could put you in the right server. Please do not lie. It is okay. We will not report you for being underage or anything. It is completely. But just to let you know, we do want your correct date of birth so you could join the correct server for training, at least. Because we don't want you being trained with 4-year-olds who might be an actual cop in real life and criticize that training isn't like IRL, because it isn't. Well, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. It's, yeah, this is a 50-minute video probably. I'm trying to fit as much information as I possibly as I can. So that's why don't lie about your age. We'll let you in through any server anyway. V2 is the age of 17, V1 is above the age of 15. So once you do that, just be honest about your age, be honest about your date. None of the information is being down or recorded or anywhere. We will probably forget eventually. Actually, definitely will forget. We interviewed my friend the other day just because he wanted to join. We already knew the information, so we still interviewed him, and if he lied, we would have just denied him. If we do catch you lying, we may deny you. Completely honest, it is completely fine for being honest. If you do lie and you get away with it, that's fine. But if you are like 10 or 11 or something, don't say you're 1 years old because you want to be in V1 server because you think it will be faster. It will not be faster whatsoever. Okay, it will be going the same rate. We'll be doing training for both servers. We are doing training for V2 because that's where we have the most amount of members in currently. So that's why we just have it for there. But other than that, sorry for the video. Watch it all the way through. Then thank you. You will know you will know some of the interview questions. You will know all of the information that you need to know about joining the servers. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I know it was a long video. If you need to, you can't watch this all at once. You can take breaks throughout the video. I know it's been a long one. So, if you need to, you can take like a 10-minute, like watch 10 minutes of this, take a break, watch another 10, take a break, watch another 10. I don't know, you can watch all the way through first time, but this is about to hit a 30-minute video, actually, this is just the going over part. I still have an intro that I have to edit into this. I have to edit it. It will take probably an hour because it's a 30-minute video, so I have to edit all parts. I am saying so much from that one to get me. Hope you all enjoyed. If you watch all the way through, then you will be all set for the interviews. And I guess this is Next Gen. Signing out. Bye.